it seems there is a meeting going on right now of the CGI with the court officials. Now, this is to take a call on what should be done about this morning's incident. Remember, there was an attempt to throw a shoe at the Chief Justice of India during the mentionings, during his court proceedings, in his court only. Now, the Secretary General and also the security in charge and other officials are currently huddled in a meeting with the Chief Justice of India. The Chief Justice of India had continued with his proceedings and had appeared calm and unfazed. So currently the news that we are getting is, as we were told earlier also, that it is only after the Chief Justice of India rises and he decides what is to be done, then only we will know what will be the further course of action. And now what we know is that Chief Justice of India is meeting with some key officials, and that this could possibly be to decide what action should be taken against the lawyer who entered the courtroom of the Chief Justice of India and attempted to throw a shoe at the Chief Justice of India. Now, remember, it is a huge disrespect to the bench, to the post of Chief Justice of India, to do something like that. On top of it, he shouted in the presence of all the lawyers and the judges over there, and he said that we will not tolerate the insult of Sanatan. Now, this clearly connecting with the case of the beheaded Vishnu Idol, which had come in front of the Chief Justice of India, and he had refused to hear it, stating jurisdiction. Joining us live now from the newsroom is Anisha Mathur. Anisha, what do we know about this meeting that's going on?
Well, what we do know from our sources is that the Chief Justice has risen from the court. He's called the Secretary General of the Supreme Court to him. He's also called the official responsible for security. We will have to wait, of course, and see what happens next, what decision is taken. Because remember, when this incident happened, this morning in the courtroom, the Chief Justice said, let's not be affected by this. These things do not affect me, and carried on with the court hearing. We're also picking up from our sources that lawyers' bodies have been expressed a lot of anger at this. The SCBA as well as the SCAOR Association have condemned the incident. In an official statement, the Supreme Court AOR Association, in fact, has suggested that the Supreme Court should take this issue as contempt of court and initiate strict action against this particular lawyer. They've also said that this kind of behavior is completely unacceptable from a lawyer in the Supreme Court. At the same time, Anjali, we're also seeing comments coming in from senior advocates and on social media as well as in the court premises, where they're saying that this kind of incident should not have happened. In fact, senior advocate Indra Jaising calling it a casteist attack on the Chief Justice of India. They're all calling for action against the person who took this particular kind of action. He is the senior lawyers as well as the lawyers' bodies clearly condemning the attack, calling it an ideological and casteist attack on a secular court and on the Chief Justice of India. So we'll have to wait and see what the court finally decides, because ultimately it will be the Chief Justice's decision whether they will initiate any contempt case against him. He has, of course, been taken by the security personnel to the police. Whether there will be what kind of FIR will be filed against him, what further process will happen, will be the Chief Justice of India's decision. What is interesting, however, Anjali, in this incident is that the calmness with which this court has taken this incident. When this incident happened, we've spoken to some of the lawyers who were in the courtroom at the time. They say this man threw an object at the dais. It almost hit Justice Vinod Chandran. Then this man said, I meant this to hit the Chief Justice. And as soon as he threw this object, which people are saying he threw a shoe, some people are saying it may have been something else. As soon as he threw that object, he was immediately overpowered by the security personnel in the courtroom and he was escorted out. And while he was being escorted out, he made that ideological statement about Sanatan Dharma being insulted. We're also seeing a lot of condemnation of his actions coming in from the lawyers' bodies, but we'll have to wait and see what the Chief Justice of India finally decides to do. Back to you.
Absolutely. In the end, it will be the Chief Justice of India on whom the attack was perpetrated who will take the last call, and we'll be waiting for that. Thank you, Anisha.